Hello. We're not pausing for long on starting soon because this isn't a proper stream. Um, I don't mind people showing up though because you guys can help give me feedback on whether things are working or not if you would like to. Hi. This is not my usual time. Um, I will explain more on Friday. This is basically for me to test whether hi Bay. Bay knows what I'm about to test. But I will give like a little bit of an introduction. There's no music because I don't have any I don't want any or many stuff programs open in the background while my PC tries to see if this will work. Because for those unaware of like one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of gaming streams, other than there's not that many games that I like playing, is also my PC is not a gaming's PC. It has inbuilt graphics. It does not have like a separate graphics cards, and it is over 10 years old. So it does. I'm so proud of this little guy. But yes, so I think even like when I've seen like Stanley Parable in the past, sometimes it's a little laggy, but it's doable. So we'll see if this game is doable. That's why normally the games I've streamed tend to be like pixel art, like Undertale type looking games, because that my PC can handle just fine. It's 3D stuff where it starts to freak out a bit. But we'll see. This is run very smooth without being on stream. Some games like Power Wash Simulator lags even when I'm not streaming it, just when I open it. So this has been going smooth. So we'll see how that goes. I guess I should say hi. I didn't expect a lot of people showing up. But hello Lucio, hello Galactic, hello Angel, hello Bay, hello Dahlia. Hello Capu. Space Age Bachelor Man, welcome in. I'm glad that you seem in a good mood. What are you gonna do? A donut on us and throw some money? Oh, it's not that I can't afford a new PC. It's that that's a lot of effort. Okay, so my PC and pretty much every PC in this house, my dad built them, so it's not like I don't like I don't store bought PC. I don't know if that's the phrase. So what's more likely that I would do is just replace a few parts, like get a better get a new processor, and get a new or a separate graphics card for it. Is the most likely thing I do rather than get a whole new PC. I don't like change, and no, that's it. I don't like change, and what I figured is when I move out, because I would feel bad doing a donathon because it's not that I don't have the money. What the plan was is when I move out, like and get my own place, which hopefully will be in the next couple years, I'll get a new PC. That's the plan. I'm just like, because it's just so much effort to get like a fucking new PC and then have to like not have this PC running for a bit and get all the new stuff, and it's the transferring of all like programs over and reinstalling shit, and I'm like, boy, I don't like it. But actually, congratulations, you're playing Phantom in 2 days. Congrats. Hope we have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, the plan is I will get a new PC when I which is why also if you've ever like seen my YouTube VODs, they're only like 640p, because the first stream I ever did we did in like 1080 or 720, and it was too much for the PC to handle, so that's why the streams aren't in the best quality. It's not that, you know, yeah, it's possible with an OBS and stuff, but it's just not, it makes everything lag too much. You guys end up being like 5 minutes behind, so what we're doing today as a little testy test, I should also say, for those who haven't been to streams where I've played games before, we will be using the Undertale model that I made. Because my usual models are open with ENVtuber, which is like a separate little program that, you know, makes the mouth open when I talk and stuff like that. Whereas, this is just like a looping video that I have open in OBS. It's a lot less effort on my PC. It means one less program open. So we'll be back in the Undertale model, and blah blah. Yeah. So I'll probably repeat all of this on Friday because there'll be people on Friday who aren't watching right now. But somebody called Bay decided to start playing Alice Manners Returns for the first time on stream. Lothar, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. This is just a little test stream. This isn't like a proper stream at the moment. Why did I spell? I spelled Bay's name wrong. I put an extra R in, like a silly.
I'm kind of looking like you know, when you catch a dog doing something wrong, it's like, what? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. You know?
So Bay, which please do go follow Bay if you don't already. Bay started streaming Alice Manners Returns, which is a game that means a lot to me. Ooh, thank you for the follow, JusticeBird59. Welcome in. This is just a tiny little test stream. Normally we would have music and stuff in the background, and normally I don't look like this, but we're doing as little as possible because basically what the point of this stream is just to see if I try playing this particular game, will stream break, will my PC, will everything lag too badly? So that's what this is for, and then I'll play it for a little bit, and once we know the answer, then we'll see. Okay. Here's what I'll say, because Angel, short answer, I don't know. So Bay was playing Alice Manners Returns, and it's their first time playing, and it's very exciting, to see them experiencing a game that I love for the first time. So, some of you may have heard of Alice Manners Returns, some of you have played it, but fewer people know that it's actually the second game in a series. When I want to say how I found about these games was probably after a friend took me to see Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland in the cinemas when it first came out. And that was like my first time like going to the cinema. I would have been like 11, I think. And so I just assume I was probably Googling the shit out of Alice in Wonderland. And somehow came across this series of games, which at the time was just one game. Called American McGee's Alice, which came out in 2000, so I didn't play it when it came out, because I would have been 2, for PC, like, little Windows 98 PCs, and, I fell in love with it, which is weird. Child me couldn't cope with horror, adult me can't cope with horror, but tween me fucking loved it. Tween and teen me was like, from 11 to 16, I was just fine with horror. And, the idea of this kind of dark horror take on Alice in Wonderland, I was like, ooh. And, but I couldn't play the game, because 2 reasons. One, it was released in 2000 for the PC, which means it was a physical disc ROM game, and it was published by EA, which, fuck EA, but so, EA have never released the game on, like, Steam or on the EA Origin store. Like, you can't get it anywhere other than the original physical copies that were sold in 2000. Nat, welcome in. We're just having a little test stream at the moment, so this isn't like a proper stream. Normally things look and sound better, but this is to test to see whether Friday will be possible. We'll see. Yes, so I couldn't play it as much as I wanted to when I found out about this game, because you couldn't get it online anywhere as like a download, and they'd never re-released it since it originally came out in 2000 on CD-ROM, and so copies were kind of rare to find and expensive if you wanted to get one on eBay, and even if you could get your hands on one, maybe back then it would have been okay. Back then, it probably would have worked on my laptop that I had at the time. However, you know, I was 11, 12 years old. There's no way my parents were going to allow, you know, I didn't have my own, like, eBay accounts and bank accounts. That I would have had to run it past my parents, and there was no way they would have let me buy this game. And also, it's a game made for Windows 98. I don't know if it would run, let's say... Nat, thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. So I don't know what operating system it would run up to. Perhaps only on 98. I don't know if it would have worked on XP or Vista. It, definitely did not work. It doesn't work on, like, Windows 7 or up, right? So... already, you know, in this day and age, I've got Windows 10 on this PC. Are the headpads not showing up? Hang on a gosh dang. Triggerfire's open? Oh no! Well, I'll have to investigate that. There should be headpads. Unless Triggerfire is just having a little break tonight. I forgot where I was. I got distracted by the no headpads. Yeah, right. So, like, even if I could get a copy of it, it wouldn't run on my PC. But there was a free demo, and I can't remember where the hell I found. I think because the website was still up at the time for the game. There's a demo which was free, which did work on my laptop. And it wasn't like a typical demo. Like, if you think of some demos, like the Undertale demo, which is literally just like the first 5 minutes of the game, the Alice Man's Returns demo was like 5-10 minutes of gameplay in each different location that you can find in the game, or at least in a few of them. I only got so far in the demo. So I don't know how long it went on for. But that's all I had. I just had this little, like, 15-minute demo. But I did watch someone on YouTube play it, and that's a very core memory, because that's the first time I'd ever watched someone play a game on YouTube, on the internet. Wasn't a big channel. I want to say it was called, like, Lord Vega, so maybe with a bunch of numbers at the end. I went back a while ago, and his playthrough was still up. So watching him scream at, like, the lava fish is it's a very core memory. And I got into the game just around the right time, because they had announced that they were making a sequel, which was to be called Alice Man's Returns. I remember the first art they put out of Alice Man's Returns, the first concept art, which was Alice fighting, like, this snail on this really kind of tall, leany little house. And they had, like, a little flash game on the website that I remember. And I remember when, like, the trailers were coming out, I was so excited. And, hang on, I shouldn't, when I grabbed this earlier and I knocked so many things over. They had a merch shop at the time. Let me switch screens. And I was like, okay, I had enough money saved up that I could afford one thing, and I was torn between getting one of the t-shirts. They had t-shirts with, like, the weapon posters on, and one of the weapons that I won't name, because Bay hasn't found it yet and I don't want to spoil, is my favourite weapon. I was like, I either get that on a t-shirt, or I get something else, and I got the something else, which, like, when I got this, I think it was, like, $30 or $40. Boy, it goes for, like, hundreds now. Boy, I made the right call. Sneaky hand cam. It is the art book. This is me prized possession. It's so pretty. Which at this point I will say, before I like show too much of the book or and talk about the game, there is a trigger warning list pinned in the top of the chat over there. It is a horror game, and Alice has been in an asylum, and so there is also reference to that, and she's not doing too good. I don't think anything in this book would, well, no, because you can show the game on stream. Let me find something that's not, okay, let me find something that's not got spooky babies on it, and that won't massively spoil anything for Bay. Let me find a pretty page in the book. I think the way that I remember the book laid out is there's like, it starts out with kind of concept art that just didn't make it into the game, like ideas that didn't make it in, and then I think it goes by location. So it starts with London and then it goes Vale of Tears, I think. Oh, we start with Alice. Look at this sad little cat. I'll try and find some pretty pages that won't spoil the game because I want Bay to be able to enjoy it, so I can't show the weapons. That would be spoilers. There's some Vale of Tears stuff. There we go. Which, this is the, in the sequel, in Alice Man's Returns, this is the first area that you end up in. So this isn't super spoilers, because this is where you start. I love the statue in the game so much. And then you go over here. This is where Bay is now. So I won't go past here. But just to prove that, like, you don't stand. You just found the little starry emotes. There is a couple in there. Let me put this back without knocking everything over like I did this morning. It's kept on a shelf in between my musical programs and my Castlevania art books. So yeah, so that was the sequel. That's Alice Man's Returns, which I would also like to be able to try and stream. I own a physical copy of the game, but you can also get it on Steam. So we'll see if my PC can go without. Who knows whether it'll cope streaming the game better if I put my disc in or if I also buy a copy on Steam. We will see. But before we get to the sequel, Alice Man's Returns, I really wanted to play American McGee's Alice, but as I said, oh, you can't get it. And even if I were to buy a secondhand copy, it's not going to play on a Windows 10 PC. But I thought, there's a magical website called the Internet Archive. Archive.org, which, if you haven't heard of, you might have at least heard of the Wayback Machine, which is hosted via the Internet Archive. I love the Internet Archive. I've uploaded stuff to Internet Archive before as well, because I'm a European musicals nerd. Which is just a website where you can, like, people have uploaded files, whether they are videos, audios, like texts and manuals and books, and programs and software, as a way to archive stuff, especially when it's stuff that, like, isn't in print anymore. Old Flash games, since Flash got taken down, old websites, and games like that maybe got released on ROM and never got like a digital download or like a proper remaster or anything, and so are really, really hard to get your hands on. And I told Bay this morning, I was like, I'm gonna go hunting. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find a playable copy of it online somewhere. I'm gonna find the exe file or like a ROM rip. And then the one that I found, which is the most popular one out there, like the one that's been downloaded the most, does not work on a PC that is Windows 8 or newer. So if I still had Windows 7, it would have worked. But I was like, fuck, I don't still have Windows 7. I relented. I didn't want to upgrade to Windows 10, but eventually I had to because Adobe products stopped working on Windows 7, and I'm like, fine, I'll upgrade. But I held out for a long time. And then there was another one, and that one didn't work, and then some of them were torrents, and I didn't want to use something that required a torrent download, because I feel too unsafe doing that. And then I found one. Like the fourth one I tried. And it works. There's not much fanfare before you get to this. So when you, like, I've already got the game open. Because it's safer for my PC if the game is already open. So all that you've missed by me opening the game is literally just a little thing that says, like, licensed by EA, and there's, like, a picture of half of Alice's face and half of Cheshire's face. So at this point, I will remind people that there is a pinned post. If you expand it out, there's a link to a website that lists all of the trigger warnings, because the trigger warnings we're gonna get into, like, straight away. Because even just the picture on the menu, so at this point, what is happening is, Alice is in an asylum because her family did die. And she no deal with that well, and also... No, yeah, I'm thinking, like, how much... Sorry, that's a timer for something else. Do I want to say without spoiling plots and stuff, and especially for the second game. So that's as much as we'll say. So immediately there is some asylum imagery. It is a horror game. There is blood. There is a little bit of body horror. Immediately... There's a pin... Okay. At the top of chat. Not the chat on my screen, but the chat, like, where you guys are typing. At the top, it should say pinned to Vampire Prince. This is a horror game that deals with ... If you click the little arrow, it will expand that out. To say this is a horror game that deals with mental health warnings. Please beware the trigger warnings. And I can post the link. And then it links to this, which I will also post in the chat. So, I don't know how else to describe where you're meant to be looking other than it's a banner at the top of the chat. Like, let me... Sorry, that's the game audio because I clicked on the game because I'm trying to move stuff around so that I can possibly show. Oh, did you get it? Okay. See, that's also something I needed to test out, is like how loud this game is going to be on your end. Because immediately, so the menu... picture. There's not a... So there's mental health references, but just immediately as a trigger warning, in both the menu image and in, like, the cutscene at the beginning, Alice has bandages around her wrists. So, you know, we're immediately getting into things. The sequel has different trigger warnings. There might be things that won't trigger you in this game, but that will trigger you in the sequel, but we'll get to that if my PC can handle the sequel, if my PC can handle this one. So, just so everyone's aware. I did start up the game before stream, just to make sure that, because I wanted to make sure this worked, before I went and told Bay, I found one that worked! So, we're gonna switch over to the game capture. It is a little square because it was made in 2000. You don't understand how tiny this is on my screen, and I don't know how to make it bigger, so I'm playing, but I don't mind. It's like the size that, if anyone's played Undertale, it's very similar to the size that Undertale opens up at. Which is fine. Because I hate playing games full screen on my monitor. It's too big for me. I like being able to window them. It is really tiny. Wait, I can show you guys, hang on. Look how small it is! It's only little. But it works. That's the important thing. So, we're also testing how much the volume is. God, so It'll be interesting. The reason why I said I have no idea whether or not where the giant spider is bear in mind, so I have not played the demo for this game or watched someone else play it since I was 12 years old. As for Alice Man's Returns, I must have watched someone play it, I assume. But I can't say for yeah, yes. So but I think maybe I watched like a no commentary playthrough. I did play it myself, but I never finished it because it's hard. I'm not good at games. So some of the stuff I remember, some of it I won't. Some of it I'll see and I'll be like, I have no memory of this. And some of it I'll see and be like, oh my god! Because I was just thinking to myself before stream, I'm like, what weapons can I even remember? And I'm like, I remember the knife and I remember like the playing card projectiles and that's it. And I know there's like way more weapons. So it'll be interesting. Because even though this is a spooky wooky game, what you can expect is a bunch of me going like, oh, I remember this now, and getting all excited. What I will want to do is write down like we're not going to play too much into the game, so hopefully this will be okay. But what I will need to do, and I had to do this when I played Man's Returns, I'll need to write all these down on a piece of paper. Like, there's no way that I'm supposed to remember these. Like, come on. I wish I had like a big... Oh, I did used to have a big old notepad. Where are the ones that I made? This is what we'll do. Leftover TVA notepads that I made. Strip a sheet of this off. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying Baldur's Gate! Yeah, okay, let's get a page of this. Do I have a pen? Would be good. We're just gonna do this live. I should have done this before stream. These guys can enjoy Alice looking at herself in the mirror. I don't remember this particular music at all, but I doubt anyone who I watched play the game ever spent much time in the menu. God, that's so hard to see. That says primary attack. They did not color that very well. I should really do most of this off stream if the game even works. But it looks fine so far. You guys let me know. I mean, I can see the volume on my end. Sometimes it looks kind of low, but then as soon as I click on something and there's a sound effect, those seem kind of high, so... I mean, I don't need to write down things like WASD. I got that. That's fine. But some of these, my god. It says mouse 1 and mouse 2. It means left and right. Oh, bye, Bachelor. But, you know, we'll be streaming this for real on Friday. However far I get into the game today, I'm just gonna start a new save file on Friday. This is just like a test. The only problem is looking at the controls. I'm like, oh man, this is like gonna spoil what weapons are in the game. Like, but there's no way I would have known that climb down is F. Unlike, okay. Let me just write down, because we're not going to go too far into the game, so I'm just going to write down the basic ones. Does... Okay, like... The way the game works is it's WASD, and then you, whilst also moving that. Also, look! She follows wherever I point. I'm gonna make her dizzy. But also, that's the thing. In the OG game, she has, like, dark brown hair, but in Manus Returns, it's way more, like, raven hair. Cheshire help! C! For Cheshire! will quickly learn. Look, here's the thing. When Bray was playing the game, I was like, oh my god, wait until you meet my man. And they were like, what? And then Cheshire came up, and I was like, my man. He's not a man. He is a cat. Yeah, but like, listen. Look. And Bray was like, it's the voice, isn't it? It's like, yes, but also if you listen to his voice here, you might say that doesn't sound as good. Yeah, look, it's a little crunchy. They didn't have the best microphone. He's definitely improved. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor, and he definitely worked on the voice between games. He's straight up just a cat. But like, look, but he's like a sentient cat, and he could talk real pretty, and he's helpful, but like in a way that it's like you could be more helpful. But like, look, it's me. I had a crush on Aslan from fucking Narnia when I was a kid. Did you expect 11-year-old me to not be? He's got tattoos and piercing. Oh, that's so helpful. Pause is the pause button. I'm sorry, where on my keyboard is the pause button? What does that mean? I don't want people judging me. No, they have an you know, when I was a kid, all I wanted was an official plush of American McGee's Cheshire Cat, and there is one now. I need him. I don't know if he's still for sale, but I need him. I've needed him since they released him, and I just have never got round to buying him. Which, some people might know American McGee's work, even if they think they don't, because him and his partner run a shop called Mysterious, which sell rabbit plushies, some based on Zodiac, some based on LGBT flags, and the most popular ones based on mental illnesses and disabilities and physical illnesses. Like, there's like a POTS rabbit and a bipolar rabbit, and she's fucking cute. And I've seen people be like, people in my server have talked about them before, and I'm like, that's the Alice Man's rabbits. And also on Friday we'll go on a whole rant about how, so he made these games while he was working for EA, right? And EA are a stinker of a company. Alice Man's Returns is gorgeous, the second game in the series, but it is glitchy because they were rushed. He wanted to make a third game called Alice Asylum, and he's been working so hard on getting all this concept art done. You can get the concept art for free. He's been posting concept art on his Patreon for years, and you can get the whole art but for free. It's like 300 pages free art off his Patreon. Like, you don't have to be a Patreon member to download the book. And he proposed it to EA, like, hey, so we've been hyping up Alice Asylum. It was gonna be a prequel to both of these games, like during her time in the asylum, because this takes place towards the end of her time in the asylum. Alice Man's Returns is after she leaves the asylum. And they've been working so hard for years, and then they were like, so EA, we've been working hard. You told us to put together a proposition. We've made all this art. We've got all this stuff ready to go. So, will you let us make the game? And EA said, no. Because Alice is not popular. And American was like, okay, well, will you let me buy the rights back off you? You know, well, not back. Will you let me buy the rights off you? Like, they're my characters. You only have the rights because I worked for you when I made them. How about if you don't think Alice is popular enough for you to do the game, then can I buy the rights? And he said, no. Because Alice is too popular. You're like, what? So you won't make the game because Alice is not popular, but you won't sell him the rights because it is popular. Fuck it. It's like, they don't want to risk investing in the game in case it doesn't make him a shit ton of money, but they won't sell him the rights because then they won't be able to keep making rights off the occasional 2 times a year purchases of Alice Man's Returns off Steam. So after all that work, earlier this year, he put out a post like, yep, so EA just turned us down and won't negotiate, so he's not working on Alice anymore. He made American McGee's Alice in 2000. The sequel, Alice Man's Returns, came out in 2011. Then after that, he made a series of short films called Alice Otherlands, of Alice going on these little adventures and meeting like different artists and stuff. And then Alice Asylum was gonna happen, and now it no happen. And he says he's never gonna make any Alice content anymore because he's just killed his dream. Stinky EA. Oh, you're right. All the homies hate EA. Right, let me fucking... Sorry. I don't think we'll get... We'll probably only see the first 2 weapons in this, so let me just write down those things. And then I'm gonna scroll past so I don't spoil myself. Okay, we got a quick save button. Like, I'd never know that that's F4, and the game sure as shit doesn't tell you. Okay, next weapon, previous weapon, we need that. Because they kind of rotate around. From what I remember. As I say, I've only played the, demo. It's interesting which bits... I will say, a few... maybe a couple years ago, I was like, I wonder if the playthrough I watched is still on YouTube, and it was! And there were bits like certain, like there's certain bits of the game that I'd forgotten about that I remember. That I, while them watching it, I was like, holy shit! And little, I don't know, there's little things like, so... It draws much more on the books. It uses characters from the books that, like, Disney didn't use in their Alice stuff. And one of my little pet peevey things, I don't know why this is a pet peeve for me, the Red Queen and the Queen of Hearts are 2 different people. In the books, they're 2 different people. It's not the same person. But a lot of the time, like, Disney just kind of shoved them into being the same person, which is why then, like, in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, you get the White Queen versus the Queen of Hearts. It's like, no, no, no. No, they're 2 different... The White Queen and the Red Queen are chess piece people. And the Queen of Hearts is a playing card person. The different queens. There's 2. One of them's from Alice in Wonderland and the other one's from Through the Looking Glass, and I forget which one's from which. So in this Alice, what we have is the White Queen versus Red Queen chess piece scenario. However, the Red Queen's done gone and tried to evolve, shall we say. So I do already have the save file from earlier, but we're gonna get rid of that. Goodbye. And we're gonna go back. I'm gonna start a new game. And then I'll delete again. We'll start a new game then on Friday. This is just literally to see, can my PC count with me walking around in a 3D environment? And by me, I mean Alice. So, you guys will have to watch all of this again on Friday. I'm going easy because I'm not very good at games. Oh boy, it's gonna be amazing what bits of dialogue I remember. When Bay was playing Alice Man's Returns, and I off by heart, I used to, in my room as a teen, just do impressions of Alice and the Red Queen from Alice Man's Returns and just say the Red Queen's dialogue over and over and over and over again. When I was a kid, I'm like, that was me practicing voice acting for the first time. But I will say, Bay, it is majority the same voice acting cast. There's some, like, the Mock Turtle has a completely different voice actor and different accent. In this game, he's American, and in Alice Man's Returns, he's from Birmingham. But mostly, it's the same. I fucking... Brummy Mock Turtle jump scared me in the sequel. I was like, oh, the little guy's back. I'm like, oh my god, he looks different and he sounds different. Uh-oh. Her house is on fire. And she's the only survivor.
After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
But once you find out stuff, and Julia, I don't remember if Julia played it when she was... I don't think Julia played. So that's the other thing. But I also got Julia to buy it and start playing it. I know Julia's at least watched the game all the way through, so Julia knows the plot of the sequel. We're both like, wait till Babe finds out the tea. Sorry, I talked over the jump scare. It definitely was a very good jump scare. The bunny just comes to life and goes, "Save us, Alice," in the most, like, not scary voice. I'm sorry, I mean, it was totally very scary, and it doesn't make me laugh every time it happens. Oh my god, the map! It'll get more— I fucking forgot about the— ah! Uh-oh. Roblox Sooth incoming. It's not really the Roblox Sooth.
Please don't dawdle,
It's the
Alice.
rabbit!
You're very late indeed.
Boy, I sure hope nothing happens to it. There's my man! There he is!
You've gone quite mangy, cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
Hi.
Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
As knowing where you're going is preferable to being lost, ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way
the wind blows. I can't believe I remember some of these opening
Let your
lines.
lead guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue, rabbit.
It's probably because this whole bit is also in the demo. And we're in. You may notice, babe, we've got 2 bars, yeah. Because in this game, we don't just got health, we got mana too. Oh boy. I'm just like that, we're off. As far as I'm aware, when I've looked up the Cheshire Cat's voice, I wasn't familiar with any other acting that he'd done. But obviously this was a long time ago. A little bit along. So you guys have to let me know if the stream is lagging. Or if it's all good. If it's coping. I could get it up on my phone as well. I could do that.
Our land is destroyed. Our spirit crushed.
What a voice.
Reminds me of the asylum. Is there no joy here?
Slavery and happiness do not live in the same homes.
Oh fuck, I changed I'm not logged in on the app.
Leap of faith. Ride the wind.
Thanks, Chesh. Hang on. I fucking forgot. What with all that business going off, I don't know if some of you guys saw, some Twitch accounts were getting hacked. It was mostly for you using Pando, and I don't use Pando. But I wasn't taking any chances, and I changed my Twitch password, and I forgot, and now I'm not logged in on my phone anymore. Yeah, there's, like, honestly, like, for an early 2000s game, like, American put so much work into these games. The design team for this game is not the same. With Alice Man's Returns, he went over and founded, oh, she got bored. I'm sorry, Alice. Spicy Horse Studios, which is based in China, if I remember correctly. I think it's based in Shanghai. Fuck, did I spell a new Yeah, I spelled— oh, fuck me. Oh, hang on, now I've got to do 2-factor authentication. I just want to see my own stream. Okay, you know what? I can judge it by a starring's moving at all times, so I can judge by— okay, sorry, Alice, we can go.
Stir up no trouble, stranger.
We landed in an awkward position.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Or her death, I suppose.
Is the
Meta-essence is the life
fucking
force of
meta-essence?
Wonderland.
I don't think they call it that in
This is
Madness Returns.
especially potent. Collect what you can.
Oh god, why is the game
Use it
flashing?
wisely.
Oh god, why was it flashing white? It wasn't for me, but it was in OBS. It didn't look like that on my end. But I looked at OBS and I was like, ooh, that's not what it looked like for me. Well, that was weird. I hope it doesn't do that every cutscene. No, that white flashing wasn't happening in the game. OBS was just... Whoopsie. It's Vorpal Blade time.
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
I'm gonna be nervous streaming these games though, because here's the thing. I don't like fighting in games, but I do love these games. But also, I'm not good at fighting in games. Oh no, now I don't remember which way I came. Oh, hello tentacle. This'll be upped. Oh no. What if I can't get back up? Anyway, tentacle, yeah, those will be... Okay, thank god. Those will be, interesting and important later.
Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as
Oh
all that?
no! The cutscene is not white! Why is it doing that? She's just stood talking to a man.
I shouldn't think so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Is that gonna do it in every cutscene?
Serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I
No!
knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small.
Okay,
Wish to
let's
become
figure that
about this
out.
big.
The fortress of doors holds.
Me. If I go display cap, okay, if I go display capture, you guys can see. It does this like white transition in and out.
Open.
And if not, there may
Maybe
be
more than one way to skin a
cat.
cat. Oh no, it's black.
Most unpleasant metaphor.
But why are
Please
the
avoid it in
captions still
future.
there? That's so weird. The captions are still there. So, okay, the only way I can think around- Oh no! Oh shit! Wait, oh god! Oh, no, no, no! Oh, I got him. Everything's fine. I didn't realize it was going towards me. I was about to click off the game. Everything's fine. Oh, it's because I'm full on health. So there's two attack. All you do is attack, you can click the left mouse and I slash. I can click the right mouse and I throw. That's it. I didn't mean to click that. Let me do this. So the only way around that I can think... I have no idea why it's doing that. Let me see if there's something in the settings that maybe turns off those transitions, do you think, maybe? Video... No... Oh, but what we could do, let's see if instead we do display capture. What happens if I try and full screen it instead? Is it gonna stretch it? I don't want it to stretch it. Oh no, that's not how that should look. Okay, let's not do that. Where'd we go? Okay, so let's not full screen it. If we could keep it square but as big as we possibly could. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, that's a bit, but I'm like, what is... I'm thinking, well, maybe we can just do it this way, and I can make it... like a big old square, but oh no, making it less square. No, which one's the square? Which one's the square option? That's like the closest, but I think I did that and even that. Oh, that's pretty square. Hey, that's kind of square. We might have to do the game like this, but that's gonna be, you're gonna see all my shortcuts now. Maybe if I move my shortcuts, because I think the shortcuts are gonna be a bit distracting. How about, you know, okay, how about we, sadly, I move my shortcuts over to my other monitor, which is gonna make me sad. It's already making me sad. And then you've just got my Elizabeth Das musical, very, very gay background. There we go. And then it should be fine now. This is why we test, this is why we do the test stream. Wait, no I don't. We're gonna get back to game. Oh, it's weird that it's so big now. This is what I mean, I'm like, oh no, I was better at playing it when it was small. Hello, Matt. Oh, you okay? You fell down the stairs, dude. Okay. Mushroom shop. We're not gonna play into it too far. But we gotta see if I'm able to fight things.
Only
Okay.
a few
What?
find the way.
Some don't even recognize it when they do. Some don't even want to. I remember that line. What? Why is there feet on the floor? Oh, hi, Chish. There you are. What is the feet for? Why is there feet when huh? Like, when I look over here, so this little pointer is so I can, like, aim to shoot things, right? Why is it feet? Oh, is that I'll land there when I jump? Oh my god, I don't remember that at all. That's so weird. So I don't just jump up, I'm targeting where my feet will land. That's so strange. Oh. Whoa, Alice. Oh, we fell in the goo. And apparently it's very toxic goo. Okay. Why do you make that noise when you're injured? Well, that was a mistake. Well, now we know that. Why am I over here? No, oh, I probably do have to go into that door, right? I'm not crazy. I guess she just jumped kind of high. She can climb. I don't feel like I can... Oh, I gotta go up there. Oh. Can she make this jump then? Why can't you just say, hey Alice, you can climb? I don't remember anything about this game. Hello, man.
Rabbit told us a champion would come. Are you that champion?
From what I remember, the composer for this game is not the same
Can you
as
get
the
me inside the
sequel.
Fortress of Doors?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all
Anyway,
become
thank you for
gutless
giving each one of
half-wits.
these little
I can
guys
barely risk crossing the road.
different regional accents.
But
I don't know if this is canon,
the deepest pit.
but at least the headcanon in the fandom is that these guys end up becoming the madcaps
Free.
in the second game. They end up mutating into the madcaps that are in the Hadder's domain.
Every adventure
You ma- what?
requires a first step.
Where?
Right but true, even here.
God, oh, he's down. Fucking cat. Oh, he waved. Or did a little scratch at us. Oh god, I'm not good at platforming. I was so sure I was gonna fall. Am I going down to the Ur mine? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was close. We're in Village of the Doomed at the moment. Oh, there's a lot of tentacles. I bet you didn't think this was gonna be a tentacle game, did you?
Roads are as good as step ladders to those who know how to use
Okay, so you're telling me I can... Is that your coy. This is what I mean. The cat's like our only friend in these games. Everyone else is out to get us. The cat's the only one who's helping us, but he has to be kind of an asshole about it and tell us in riddles. Do I just grab it? Is it kind of a lock? Because I don't know what I pressed to grab. No. Well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, there's no double jump. How do I... Okay, so she doesn't automatically grab onto it. So... Oh, now she do. Wait, how do I go up? Wait, how do I go up? Okay, that helps me swing. How do I go up? Oh god, alright. This fucking game. Alright, how do we climb up rope? Because just telling us that we can climb up rope is not actually helpful. It doesn't say how to climb rope. That says climb down F, but it does nothing says climb up. I tried spacebar and it just made me jump off the thing. Oh, this game. Oh, this... I mean, that has to be how I get back up, right? There's no other way to get back up, so... Okay. Now that just made me jump off. Okay. Now I'm just swinging. And it's doing nothing. What the fuck is this? Alice, please. It's not even causing the rope to swing. No! If I go left or right, it doesn't do anything. Okay, F does climb me down. What's climb up then? What the fuck? What am I doing? What's happening? Oh, I feel like it was my god. Oh god. Did it say enter? Oh, it said enter was use. Do you think that might mean also climb up? Okay. It said enter was use. It's not enter. Nothing's happening. It's not enter. No. I believe that that's what it said when you looked it up, but... What's the hell? What's the point of having to climb down and no climb up? What the fuck? Hey Google! I don't have Hey Google enabled. How climb up American mcgee? This is stupid! It does say to climb up, press enter, but it sure is not fucking... Someone here is like, I've checked walkthroughs and it says to press enter, but when I press enter, nothing happens. Ah! Thank you. Yeah, I found the same page. So I'm currently playing the HD remaster. There was a HD remaster of the game made available in like the special edition. If you bought like the special collector's edition copy of Alice Madness Returns, it came bundled with a HD remaster of American McGee's Alice, which is the version that we're playing. In the HD remaster, they changed it from enter to right click, but it doesn't say that, does it? Doesn't say that anywhere. Oh, look at us go! We're just like Tarzan. That actually swings way further than I thought it would. Oh my god, she jumped so far! You did a good...
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
Why...
To benefit from your wisdom.
Are you American?
Blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise.
Okay, Walter White. I'm sorry, this is what his voice sounds like.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh yes, I could manage that. For a price.
It's like, I think it's an American voice actor who's trying to do, like, Irish.
Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering.
Did the captions just...
What must I do?
Scroll off of
In the card guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it.
I swear I just saw the captions when they scrolled up went above and off. Yeah, okay, they fade out as they go up off the... Okay, why don't they fade before they go off the thing? What's up here? Oh, secrets, nothing. Nothing, there's just goo. There's nothing back here. Okay. See, unlike Alice Miles Returns, there isn't, like, collectibles in this. Danger? Oh boy. You mean now I have to fight things? But that's what I'm bad at. She's not standing up. I'm not picking on it, look. Look. It's a PC game from 2000. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, she sat down now. Do I control this? I don't think so. It's got like letterboxing, so I think it's a cutscene. Oh, no, I have motion sickness. This is horrible. Oh no. I'm not in control as far as I'm aware. This is all cutscene. This is a long ass cutscene. Because it's got the letterboxing at the top and the bottom. Oh, this is very shaky. We're here. Oh. Not into the goo. Oh, she's fine. She's so nonchalant. She's such a, so. Oh, hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. So these are card guards. Oh. So that one. Sorry, I was trying to get a good look at his face. I didn't expect him to shrink and to go so small that now he only exists on a molecular level. But alright. Oh goodness, this game. There's the cards. Give me them.
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile.
Oh yeah.
But when the deck
It's a projectile
slices
weapon.
and dices, it's
Wow, I can do one at a time. Or I can do all of them. Oh, I saw him for a second. Waha. I gotta get up to the airship. Do you open? You do. That was okay. I don't know why that weirded me out how it moved. Oh, to take this. Oh, it didn't. I think the blade is better. I think I ran out of cards also. Alice, why aren't you attacking? Why I'm clicking? Okay, well they're dead. Did I run out of cards? What just happened? I got so confused. Oh no, I still have cards. Okay. It's the sound's kind of satisfying. The little foop. Ooh, can I have this? I can. I don't think I have that one though. No, that's just a statue. Wait, so there's no... What's missing then? I know my cards. Where's the clover? That sure is a skull. What? What was that? Okay, well it wasn't a weapon. Oh, I guess that was the key. I was paying attention. You can clip things from this if you want. I'm not gonna react the same way as I did as I will do on Friday. Oh boy. It's like, I remember the card guards, I remember that there's banshees. Oh, we're just over here now. I remembered that was a port. Hello, sir. How'd you get over there? What? Oh, bye. Oh, they have projectiles too. I forgot how to lock on. I literally even looked this up. Alice, go back. No, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. I'm trying to read my thing. It's tab. No, it's not. That sure as shit didn't do anything. Oh god, there's one here. Oh, it's okay. I haven't really taken like any fucking damage, I guess. Well, it's not doing anything. Why is it doing anything? I guess what's the point of you? Also, how come when I click it so many times it just like switches back to the other weapon? Wait, is this where we were before? Oh, this is where we were before. Oh, you mean I gotta do the fucking rope again? Oh, good god. What was it? I already forgot. Oh, this. It's fine. Oh, he's gone. So I did kill him. When? Get got. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted at all. I didn't know I could land on him. Oh my god, it's so janky trying to figure out. Okay, now we got the rope. Now we can climb. Can I swing while like? Oh no, it's fine. You just shoot me while I'm climbing. It's not like I can do anything about it. But I mean, once you get up to them, they take like one stab, and they dead. No, please don't be in. Okay. Is that health still up there from the other guy? It is, but like, I don't. Fine, fucking fine. Am I gonna be tiny now?
You have the key.
No.
Very resourceful. Rabbit's confidence is not misplaced. He is no fool.
I mean, I'm literally the only like.
certainly hope he is
This
not.
is my wonderland.
Use the key to free
Oh.
the clan from the oppressive burden they carry.
I forgot that.
Any fight against the
I also
Queen's
don't
tyranny
control this.
is a good fight. They've suffered.
I'm sure I'm very sorry
He-
for them, sir.
I
Really,
think he got
am.
cut off.
But what about me getting small?
Fortress of Doors! Oh, I think this is where the children are. Oh, sure is! There they are! If you think they look scary now, wait until you see them in Alice Manners Returns. Like, that's the one thing where it's like, I could cope with this as a tween, and I can still probably cope with it as an adult, mostly out of nostalgia. However, the children in in Alice Manners Returns is gonna be the issue for me. Do you want to speak over the bells,
What
dude?
items exactly?
You're mumbling a bit.
Items, girl. You'll know them when you see them. Speaking of seeing things,
They are,
we should
Angel.
deploy the
It's not
cargo.
fun.
Hang on. Damn it.
Also, the whole asylum, the asylum scenes, the playthrough bit in Manners Returns is good. Oh, I'm still in control. Dude, watch out! What if they take us down? Oh, that's not very... Doesn't seem like the most secure system. You could just fly... Oh, I remember this area. This was in the demo.
Eventually, you must break through such walls. But for now, jump!
What? Jump? Wait, as in me, or is Alice gonna do that for me? Oh, we're just here now. And I think... this is where we will leave it. Look at that. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, no. Ew. Angel. I'll just chill out here. Well, thank you for coming to my playthrough of Alice, American Alice McGee. It works! I got it. Yay, I'm happy. So, we're gonna do a new Ding Dang playthrough. This was just a test. I'll play it for reals on Friday. I already want to play it now, but no. We must wait. And if anyone is like, oh, but I can't make it on Friday daytimes, that's fine, because all of the VODs, as always, all of the playthroughs will be on, not on my main YouTube, not on the Vampire Prince YouTube, but on my Vampire Prince VODs YouTube, which you can find links, like, so if you go on my regular YouTube and scroll onto the bottom, it's there. I always put my VODs up on YouTube, so, if you miss anything, you can always watch them there. That house, I think, is tilting. It is rocking back and forth, right? I felt it was going crazy then. I figure we'll just do them Fridays rather than... Oh, she got bored. Is she sharpening her nails? Alright. Well, I know Friday daytimes are not times that, like, everyone can come to, but, like, streaming right now for me, like, it's the evening for me right now, and I can't stream for more than like an hour or two before it's like, oh, my parents go to bed kind of early, so it's like, it's not possible for me to like stream this time every day. As much as I know that this time is when a lot more like of my American viewers are online. It's just how it is. So I think also when I used to do the Wednesday evening gaming streams, which I loved doing them in the evening because there was like some like different people and more people around, it was I was getting, like, too much adrenaline and too pumped up and excited right before bed, and then I couldn't sleep very well. And also I would often, like, enjoy it and lose track of time, and then I'd get my parents being like, what the fuck are you doing? We're going to bed. Why are you still streaming? We can hear you. You're keeping us awake. And I'd be like, oh! So I think it just makes more sense for me to do them on the Friday streams. And not an additional daytime stream, because I think Friday, Saturday is about as much as I can handle at the moment, especially since, like, I've gone up to 3 audios a week, and Etsy's been more busy. I'm a lot more, I don't, you know, at least, like, 2 days a week I spend doing Etsy stuff, and then at least 1 or 2 days a week, you know, so it's like, and then 2 days streaming, and then that adds up to, like, 6 days, and I'm like, I'd like, if it's 2 days streaming and 2 days doing Etsy and 1 day recording, then I have 2 days for me, which, to be honest, I also just normally spend also recording. I still haven't unpacked the stuff I bought at Comic-Con at the end of July. I've just been busy. So, wait, it works! Yay! Does she idle differently if I leave her with the cards in her hand? I guess you would have to, right? She sure do. She's a dang magician. I think if I remember correctly, the soundtrack for this game is by Chris Frenner. It's been a long time. It may or may not be on Spotify. I think it used to be. And then Alice Maz Returns is by a different man whose name I don't remember. I wanna, you know, I used to know so many facts about these Ding Dang games. But that was like 10 years. God, was it 10 years ago? God, it was more than 10 years ago. But I swear, the composer's done other stuff. It is Chris Brenner. Was he, like, also in a band, and that's why I was like, ooh! Or am I just getting really confused? That's why! I was like, it's Chris Brenner, and I know he's from a band, but I couldn't remember which band. He's fucking 9 Inch Nails. I was like, he's in a band and I don't remember which one. Oh, I feel like a dum-dum. He's the drummer. The composer for this is the drummer from 9 Inch Nails. I knew it was something. So, he did all the music for this game, and he did one track on Alice Madness Returns. I thought maybe he'd done a couple, so he did at least one track on Alice Madness Returns, and the rest of Madness Returns was composed by a different man, whose name is a different name that I can't find. Who is not like a rock musician. I remember, like, it's like a short, I was like, I kind of remember, Jason Ty. I was just see two guys. Jason Ty's the only name that I knew off the top of my head. Jason Ty and Marshall Crutcher, and then one track by Chris Renner. That's also true. So the soundtrack that was released for Alice Madness Returns is like 20 tracks long, but there's actually over 100 tracks in the game. Someone on YouTube like ripped them all and put them on YouTube as like an extended soundtrack, which is like, yeah, I'd buy that. But no, the actual official soundtrack only has like 20 tracks on it, but there's like 100 pieces in the game, but they're all on the YouTube. I don't know what else Jason Ty has done. This doesn't say anything on here. The more you know. I remember there was something cool about who did this music. Oh my god! Everyone saw that, right? Instead of just juggling the cards like usual and catching it in her hand, it stabbed her in the fucking stabbed her in the head and she had to pull it back out. This fucking game. I guess oh no, there she did again. Oh god. Okay, Alice. I think maybe we've idled you long enough. I think mayhaps. What's up in oh, I was like, what's up there? I'm like, oh, there's like a ceiling in this void, I guess. Well, thank you guys for watching. These save files will be deleted. Why do I have two? Well, anyway, these save files will be deleted. Wait, no, there's 3. Why is there 3? I guess it's just quick saving a lot. I do like the little TV grain. That's cute. Bandersnatch opticals. It's cute. I'll play this for reals on Fridays. Thank you for what? Oh, okay. The music scared me. It would also be good not to play this game right before bed because it'll spook me. But yeah, thank you for. I'll keep this as a VOD and put this on YouTube as well because why not? I'll see you guys Friday. I'm not gonna raid anyone because this was just a test stream. I don't think I wasn't planning on raiding anyone. I wasn't thinking anybody would really turn up. I've not got the energy to raid someone. It's not a real stream. I was never here. Shh. So I didn't even put the category as gaming. But yeah. If anyone else wants to know how the hell to get this game, just let me know. I'll send you the link of where I got it. I will have a little snack and then I guess I'll go to bed in a bit once I'm not feeling so spooked wooked. So we'll see you guys on Friday. Now I've got to wait. Now I've got to wait days before I can play this again. Why have I done this to myself? I want to play now. But I'll do some recording tomorrow. And Thursday might be the day where I actually get to unpack everything from Comic-Con. That'd be nice. That's the plan. If I record a couple more things tomorrow, then Thursday can be a me day. I haven't had a me day in like 2 months. And then Friday we'll do all this all over again. But I won't spend as long trying to figure out how to grab onto a vine. Because we'll just know these things now. And anyone who shows up on Friday who wasn't here today doesn't need to know that I didn't know how to grab onto the which, to be fair, is because in the remaster they changed the fucking controls and didn't actually put it in the... And so it says the wrong thing in the controls menu. In my defense, it says the wrong thing. Sorry, I was just like, I can make her like shake her head really fast. Or nod her head really fast. Right, anyway. I'm bad at ending stream when I'm not like raiding someone. I guess we'll just... Oh, I can't. Hang on. Hang on. I will see you guys on Fridays. Oh! I'll do this update now and then I'll talk about it on Friday. I tried to go to the doctors yesterday and they wouldn't let me, and I went today and they gave me a thing, get a little prescription, and hopefully the thing that hurts will not hurt anymore, hopefully. We shall see. I'll see you guys on Friday. Goodbye!